kind of strange to like play this without hearing the Nintendo from the GameCube version. Alright, just turn this down just a little bit. Alright, welcome to Luigi's Mansion 3D, a game I've played the I've played the original GameCube version like plenty of times. But this is my first time playing the 3DS version. Let's see. Yep, welcome to your mansion. Welcome to our mansion. I don't know, I think the GameCube version did that one a little better. Anyway, so just to explain real quick, now that I'm finally free from Persona 3 and Pokemon Platinum, I'm going to be spending a lot of my streaming times playing games that aren't RPGs, and I've also got a fair number of DS and 3DS games that I've wanted to play for a while, but wanted to stream specifically. And yeah, this is the first one on the list. Not all the games I'll be streaming this week are going to be 3DS games, just 2 of them. The third one I'll keep a secret for now, until it comes out. So, let me just check the options real quick. Okay, so move mode, standard, sidestep. Okay, so this plays with the circle pad, that makes sense. Flashlight setting. Alright, so I can't change this yet. Circle pad Pro is disabled. Okay. Alright. Oh, that should do. Now, this is going to be an attempt at an S rank run. This is one of the new things that was added to the 3DS version, is a new rank. I don't have the best confidence in getting an S rank run, mainly because I've never gotten an A rank run in the original. I came close, but more often than not, my results were a B. Please adjust until you can't see the ghost. I was gonna say, that's brightness at 1, and even I can still see that.
Hello?
Now, one thing I want to say right off the bat, and I'm sure a lot of people will already know about this, but to those that don't, the original Luigi's Mansion was actually inspired by Resident Evil. In the sense of the first Resident Evil, in the sense of that you're stuck in a mansion, there are all sorts of zombies and monsters to deal with, and solving puzzles. This is this is different but similar at the same time. Obviously replace zombies with ghosts, and dumb down the puzzles. So far, this seems to be a very faithful recreation of the game. Control-wise, it feels a little different, but it looks like it's actively trying to be exactly like it without making too many changes to the formula. As most remakes typically do, but I know that there are some that change too much. But so far, this seems pretty fair. As it seems fine. Ouch. Oof, I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. I'm getting too old for this ghost catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day. What's a young fella like you doing around here anywho? Uh-oh, this looks ugly. Alright, youngster, look like me. Follow me. Post haste. A side view rather than like a back view. So your name's Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. Where's this, you ask? Why, this cozy quarters is where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. The lab, if you are of a shortening mind. You won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe this mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so, and I'll tell you that mansion appeared just a few days ago. The spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a haunted house. Now that I get a look at you, I just recalled a guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping for a chat, and he never even returned. Was he a dream too? What? The guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. He wouldn't stand a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you the other ghosts so you can rescue your brother, Luigi. Alright, let's take a look at the controls, because this is the thing I'm the most concerned about. Let's go change the options. Okay. Okay, a regular flashlight. Shining a light on the ghost will surprise them. Use the A button to turn it off. Now this is one of the biggest differences that I know, is that you can play Luigi's Mansion with the Luigi's Mansion 2 control schemes. I'm actually going to be playing it with this, since this is the mode I'm more used to these days. That's the vacuum cleaner I engineered to catch ghosts. I call it, this is genius, the Poltergust 3000. It can suck up all kinds of things. Let her rip. Use the R to vacuum and the motion controls to change your direction. Ooh. No matter how strong you think your brother is, ghosts are mysterious beings. They can't be caught using conventional means. So you better use this. It's the only way to foil them. This is the only thing they fear. Or something to that effect. Well, how's about we start your training? Ghosts seem to like darkness, and they avoid the lights. So if you use your A to shine the powerful strobe light, you can stun the ghost for a bit. Then it's time to vacuum. You see a chance, hold down R and slide the circle pad in the opposite direction. Give it a try. You'll learn more that way than just listen to me yap about it. Well done, that's how you do it, Luigi. While vacuuming, hold B and use the circle pad to turn it as you vacuum. This isn't that bad so far. Surprise me with the light when you get close. Zing, pow. Right in the opposite direction. Got it? Okay, the real training starts now. Ghosts won't always show up alone, but the basics are the same. Now get ready for 2 ghosts. Get 2 more at the same time, something good may happen. Hehe. Oh boy. Nope, screwed up. Hold on, Luigi. Don't let your guard down, though. Look, they are coming. Right, all 5. Catching ghosts means using the strobe and the poltergust 3000 together. You get me, young fella? That'll do. Well, how many did you get? Hey, 7 out of 10 ghosts. That's how to do it, Luigi. Fine, fine. Actually, you worked up quite a sweat there. How about a little cooldown in the gallery? I'm quite proud of it, you know. Welcome to the gallery. I had 25 paintings once upon a time. My famous ghost collection was complete. But now only the frames remain. It's a shame. A tragedy. By the way, Luigi, I have a favor to ask. You see that Game Boy Horror you have in your hand? It has lots of features to help you as you explore the mansion. For example, you can view the map on the screen, or you can check the items you've collected. And I built a part that will add even more functionality, but I guess I left it in the room in the back. How forgetful. Try and head to the room in the back to help me find that part. Press X to shake and bang on furniture. It's back there somewhere. Alright, so this gallery is definitely a lot different compared to the last one. It's originally a set of 2 hallways. And this should be... Yep. This is where they keep this one. So like I said before, I'm going to be trying to go for an S rank, but I don't have the best confidence in it. I'm also not really looking up a guide. I'm more or less just looking at it through memory, which that may come and bite me in the back. When there are any for any of the 3DS differences. Now, so motion controls. So if I guess... Usually, there are some things that you can, like, interact with the vacuum to get stuff. List of booze. Alright. That must be the end painting of my rank. There's the small ghost list. I'm guessing all the minor... all the enemies I'll be facing. This is an achievement list? Okay. So when Egad was talking about... Oh, it must be over here. Yeah, because I just looked in without really doing anything. I'm guessing this is designed to be the tutorial to teach how to, like, interactive stuff. It's a Game Boy cartridge. I just straight up a Game Boy cartridge. That's brilliant. And I can use the bottom screen to like see the map, see the ghosts I've collected, and the items and treasures. Okay. Oh, that part is exactly what I was looking for. Let me just get it attached. search function has been added to the Game Boy Horror. Thanks for going to all that trouble, Luigi. You should try out the search function in the gallery. Just press Y. Yeah, so Y is your first-person view. There are a lot of complicated calculations written here. Yeah, Luigi will actually have a little thing to say for like almost anything you see. This inspires me to paint. A lot of times it's kind of quirky. I guess airflow is important to ghosts too. Reference books, research papers. My eyes are heavy just reading the covers. Don't blame you. Way to go, genius. Do you have the hang of that thing yet? A generator. I wonder if he built it all by himself. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. Are you done appreciating the outfit today? Okay, so... let me just check these out real quick. So where am I? This is the gallery. This is where I hang all my paintings. Ghost paintings, that is. When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. Oh, it was glamorous, I tell you. Well then, now I have to tell you a horrifying story. The last ghost I caught was Boolossus. But there are lots of Boos, and King Boo rallied them all to take revenge upon me. They used my machine to free Boolossus from the painting. Then they went and turned all my other portraits back into ghosts too. And if that weren't enough, they built a mansion in front of my lab in the space of a single night. And then they all hid inside. If I told anyone else this stuff, they'd probably have me committed. See, I don't think they would, because this is the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, Boos are kind of a regular thing. Like, would people, like, really, like, have a go at Gad or, like, think he's crazy? When ghosts and Boos, like, have been just as much of as citizens as other Mushroom Kingdom residents? I mean, not as much, but still. Like, they're kind of believable. Like, 100%. I mean, some of them even work in shops. I mean, to put into an example, there are some Boos that run the shops in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and they're not in haunted places. They're in pretty, like, still places. So, I don't think this has as much weight as he thinks it would. I'm sure my portrait ghosts are somewhere inside the mansion. I just have to get them back. Do you have any questions? Alright. Those are the doors. Oh, the room in the back and the room in the right. Well, the room on the right is where I put paintings of ghosts from around the world. The room in the back was built to house the painting of King Boo. The very same King Boo who ruined my entire collection. I look forward to seeing the room fully decorated thanks to Luigi. So he prepared that pretty much out of spite. You have any questions? Alright. I designed the Game Boy Horror as a communications terminal. It has all sorts of functions. For example, you can touch the button on the left to see a list of the items you picked up. Give it a try after you get some coins. On the right is a ghost guide. You'll be able to see detailed info on the portrait ghost you captured. You can also use the button in the middle to display a map of the mansion. Display all coloured rooms as you visit them. Check the map if you ever get lost. Got all that, Sally?
Oh yeah.
What's that stand for? You're looking at the stand over there, aren't you? I used to hold a trophy, but like the ghost paintings, it has gone missing. As you make progress and get things done, you might get the trophy back. I made it so pressing X will show you your objectives. Check out while you can. This is new. Whoa, what in the world is happening? Are you kidding? Phew, it's finally connected. Why'd you look so surprised? There are two of me? Hello, I'm future Professor Egad. What the hell are you, sir? I'd like you guys to do something for me. I'm calling you from the future. Ooh. Luigi, my boy, don't look so surprised. Well, what do you know? Luigi. Allow me to introduce this green doppelganger. I call him Luigi. I created him to your likeness. He's also skilled with the poltergust like you. However, if I'm being honest, he still needs a little testing. Which is why I'm talking to you. I'm outsourcing the testing for Luigi and to you and past me. Isn't time travel great? If you could help me with the test... How about you take Luigi with you and do some exploring? Oh, take good care of Luigi. He burns and melts really easily. Even if he's defeated, he can revive as many times as he wants. Take good care of Luigi. Me from the future, calling me out in the blue. I didn't expect that. It's quite an invention. I expect nothing. It's quite an invention. I expect nothing less from the future me. And the future me has asked for our help. We have to oblige. When you want to take Luigi along to the mansion, all you have to do is select play co-op in the lab. Yeah. What do you want to do, Luigi? Alright. So, this bit I knew. This was the precursor to Luigi. Like, this is when they actually introduced him and they put him in Luigi's Mansion 3. This kind of makes... This is honestly, like, really interesting that they used, like... EGAD sent him to the past in order to train it so he could be ready for Luigi's Mansion 3. Alright, I'm gonna save real quick. Alright, let's go. Careful now, Luigi. And just like I expected, Toad. Bow ho ho, where'd you go, Mario? Wah, wah. Huh? Luigi? Wow, it's Luigi. You finally made it. Oh, joy. Thank goodness. Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you won a mansion, and he never returned. Then, when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts. And I didn't see Mario anywhere. I kind of freaked out a little. And I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. Leave it to me. Yay, thanks, Luigi. Made my dark and stormy night. Wish I could do something to help. Wait, I got it. Please let me do this. Now, the one thing that I didn't bring up... Talk to me for help anytime. One thing I didn't bring up was the amiibo support that was on the menu. I already know about that. In fact, it actually says on the back of the box. I'm just going to bring that up real quick. With a Luigi amiibo, I can revive myself once my health reaches 0. And I can spot speedy spirits hiding in furniture. I'll explain that later. With Mario, poison mushrooms become super mushrooms instead. Once again, I'll explain that later. The map will with a Boo amiibo, the map will show the location of up to 3 hidden boos, which... Not really that helpful. And the Toad one, I get my health restored when I talk to him. I'm not going to be using these amiibos. In fact, I just wanted to bring that up real quick, just in case anyone was curious. Now, this is something that I do want to bring up real quick. Let me just... Okay, nothing. These mirrors here. There's a few of them scattered around this mansion, and there's nothing really much to them, unless you use the Game Boy Horror. Now, let's see if it still works here. Sure does. Now you might be wondering, so what? What did that do except move by a few feet? Anytime you use a warp on every time you use the Game Boy Horror on a mirror, it transports you back to the foyer. So it's a way for a quick shortcut. Now, Let's see. Now, admittedly, the motion controls is probably going to be the most difficult thing to get used to for this. Yep, that's going to happen. I'll take damage if I get hit by that, obviously. But yeah. So, admittedly, the motion controls is probably going to be the most difficult thing, because I have the 3DS, like, wired down right now, so... Okay, nothing. Alright, so... a couple coins here. Alright, so you might be wondering, like, wait, this door's locked, I don't really see anything, what am I supposed to do? See these candles here? Blow them out. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green? Well, dark rooms are dangerous in this, around here, yes. They love the dark, and now they will get you, Blue Hair. Now you're in for it, Blue Hug. Just like Little Red Cat before you. May you wander lost in darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you? Huh? Blaha! Here they are now. This time, ghosts will actually attack you, so... they won't stand around and do nothing, unlike in the training room. This time, they will actually try and pick a fight with you. Alright, should be one more. Yep, here it is. Alright, door's unlocked, and there's a chest in the room. Got a key. And it's for this room, and it's for this room right here. Now, before we do anything, the one thing I'd always recommend is be thorough in your searches. Like, inspect as many things as you can for any sorts of hidden treasures. I'll tell you what, like, using the B button and the circle stick to like rotate left and right is probably going to be the most difficult thing for me to get used to. Because in the original GameCube version, you used two sticks. You used the joystick, of course, and you used the C stick, which felt a bit more natural. I could use a Circle Pad Pro, but I don't have one, so. So, I might as well talk a bit about my history with this game. Now, here's the thing. This game came out in about 2001. Roughly, I'd say. I don't know the exact dates. But I was about, like, 11 or 12 when I got this game. Yeah, I was about 11 or 12 when I got this game. And, oh boy. That's going to take some getting used to. That's a little bit finicky, actually. But anyway, what I was getting at, I'm sorry about that. Like, this is actually going to be a bit trickier than I expected with this new control scheme. Originally I was actually very scared of this game because I was very sensitive to like any sort of like horror theme stuff, even like things that weren't actually as bad as they were, like Goosebumps, for example. But yeah, I was very sensitive to like this sort of stuff, so I used to be scared of this game all the when I was a kid. Now, nowadays, like, not so much. Like, I think one of the things that, like, helped with it is that I'm, like, sometime after, like, obviously, one of the things I did first was, I'm having my friends, play this game for me, and I'd watch. That honestly helped. But one of the things that did help was that I had a cheat cartridge of the game. Sorry, a cheat CD. Yeah, I had a cheat CD of the game, and I had infinite HP on. So I used that to like help me get used to the game. Nowadays I can play it without it, but like that definitely helped, and I've grown to really love the games. It's also like kind of ironic that I would find myself like scared of this game because oh, this is annoying.
Mario!
Wrong button. Ugh. Okay. That was a Speedy Spirit. If you catch one of those, you get a crap ton of cash. And yeah, this control scheme is already like giving me a bit of trouble. So here's the thing. It's my goal to like try and get an S rank in this, and I feel like I can't afford to skip even one Speedy Spirit. So I'm gonna restart and try again. Thankfully I didn't lose too much progress. I can just skip the dialogue as well, so. Alright, I also saved past this. Alright, so next time I know I go into a room with a Speedy Spirit, I'm going to, like, save first. Oh. Oh, but yeah. I had a feeling this was going to be a bit more difficult than I expected. I wasn't expecting it to be more finicky. In fact, you know what? Let's try this setup. Let's see how this works. Can't skip this. Oh well. I'm actually going to turn the game down a little bit. That's a little better. So the idea with this one is that you need to get them as close as possible and then suck. So it's definitely like a sort of bait and switch sort of deal. Maybe something a little different, but like that's honestly the best explanation I can think of. Yeah, I thought like playing it with the Dark Moon controls or Luigi's Mansion 2 controls would be a little better, but nah, this is actually like better. Oh damn it! Really? Nothing. This is definitely going to take some getting used to. I don't think the 3DS version is bad. I'm just not used to it because this is my first time playing it. I've played the GameCube version more times than I care to count. Yeah, this is much better. The next one should be 2 at once. Nope, not yet. There we go. If you can catch more than one ghost at a time, you get hearts out of it. So it's a good way to heal if you're low on health, but it's also a bit of a risk.
Oh yeah.
Right, got my rich achievement again. Alright, I'm going to go back and save. So if I screw up that speedy spirit again, I can, like, you know, I don't have to do all that again. Oh, and also, pressing the X button when you're not interacting with anything, you call out for Mario. Alright. Now, I promise I won't do too much, like, save scumming, but, like, in order to get an S rank, I feel like I have to. Alright. So here's the thing about this one. It doesn't matter, like... It's like... in order to get the Speedy Spirit, like, you have to play the... You have to get them in the dark. So you normally have to get it before you catch every other ghost. But this is the only exception. I'll explain in a minute. Hang on. But the reason being is that... Hang on. Alright, let him go, so I can... Ah, crap. Alright, so in this wardrobe here, there's a ghost. If you collect that one, the lights will turn on. Which is why I always recommend you get this one first. Got ya! You see? A crap load of cash.
Oh yeah.
Now for this one. Now, I know where a good chunk of the speed spirits are by heart. Well, by memory. But I'm guaranteed to make a few mistakes here and there. Either way, like, it helps to, like, be thorough with your searching. And if you see, like, a little dust cloud thing appear whenever there's anything interactive, that means there's nothing. Where, Mario, where are you? Where? Huh? Luigi? Yes, Luigi, how lucky that you found me. I feel so much better now. Please, please, please save Mario. I looked everywhere. I can't find him. Where is he? Yeah, there are multiple Toads in this, like... I'm guessing that, like, when one Toad didn't come back, Peach just sent another one in. Also, there's a graveyard there. That's a little ominous. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention. I did say that I found it, like, kind of silly. That, I found myself scared of this game when I was a kid, and, like, as I've gotten older, it doesn't bother me anymore. I think Dark Moon is actually kind of creepier. Like, I think Dark Moon / Luigi's Mansion 2 has honestly some legit freaky moments that I thought was, like, really cool. Although, Luigi's Mansion 3 had the same thing as well. Like, not as much, but definitely had some moments that got me. It really does make me wonder if Nintendo will ever, like, have the balls to make a proper horror Nintendo game. Like, a proper horror Mario game. I doubt it. The closest we got was Origami King. It's like, Origami King wasn't really a horror game, but it had some really fucking freaky moments. This is something I'm curious about, actually. This heart door, there's not supposed to be spiky vines on it, but here it's clean. So they just made it ordinary? Fair enough. Oh boy. Hold up a sec, Luigi. It's me, Professor Egat. I detect spirits stronger than we've yet seen lurking ahead. I think it must be some of those escaped gallery ghosts. You should know that they're really different from the other ghosts you've seen so far. They don't show their hearts very easily. Nope, not at all. When you find one, you should first use Y to search its heart for clues. Sometimes you can learn the best way to surprise them. Well, Luigi, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Alright, so you see money, but it leads up to this door. Don't open it. So you notice that it... Oh, it doesn't rattle. Oh, is it these ones? Yeah. Regular ones will rattle. This is a fake door. Like, you can tell it's on your mini-maps. Like, if you open the door, it's a trap. Alright, so this is the, key we got. This here, I forget his name. Ho ho ho. Go ahead, try to find me. I can see you, but you can't see me. Ho ho ho. Anywho, I'm getting very sleepy. Now, before you do anything in here, you see this cheese here? This is one of the major collectibles in getting this is one of the major collectibles in trying to get a high rank. These cheeses here have what are called golden mice. Let me show you. Yeah, golden mice carry a crap ton of cash with them, but they'll also have gems. Well, not all of them, but a good chunk of them. That is an emerald. Alright, nothing here. Alright. I think all's left is this. Couple coins, no big deal. Alright, so turn around, wait for him to yawn. Alright. Oh boy. Gotcha! Nice! Alright. In order to get an S rank, you have to get the ghosts, like, you need to suck up as much of the ghost health as you can. Like, let me go to the bottom screen real quick. You noticed, on the top row, we've got coins, dollar bills, and gold bars. And we're missing one. Could have sworn that. Alright, yeah. But boss ghosts, portrait ghosts, will drop pearls. The small, medium, and large. You can only get the large ones if you suck up 90 hit points, 90 heart points in one shot. So you have to be very good at dealing with the boss ghosts. Alright, that leads to the next room over. So it might not be a bad idea for me to like save between portrait ghosts and try to like get so I can like try and get a high score for all of them. Now these books, you can actually read these. There's a book of riddles. You read it? Yes. Mysteries appear wherever people turn, but turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side and look at the mystery from a different view. Oh wait, we're surely open. That's a hint for the boss, for what you just beat, and we can actually see his portrait here. The bookish father, Neville, 42 years old. Neville spends his afterlife reading all the books he missed while living. Yep, gotta do something with your afterlife. You found Neville's big baby care diary. You read it? Yeah. My third son is still a baby. Oddly enough, he seems to scare people in ways the other two never did. The twins now. They're afraid of fire, water, cold, and wind. Why they shake with fright when beset by the elements. Sometimes I think they're more childlike than the baby. There's a book called Darkness is Their Cheese. You read it? Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they shine gold with contentment. I must try to get close to one before the lights come back on. See Parmesan. That's your hint about this cheese that we saw here. You found the Book of Pericles. Read it? Sure. There are spirits known as elemental ghosts. They live in the elements of fire, water, and ice that make up much of our world. To handle these elements, one must first obtain an element medal. Perhaps the element ghosts are only visible to the bearer of such a medal. Each possesses the power to overcome another. Specifically, fire melts ice, water extinguishes fire, and ice freezes water. We'll get into that a little later. Egad's Guide to Ghosts. Will you read it? Yeah, they have Egad's own book in here, for some reason. Dearest readers, we've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do, bright folks, when a fix with one of these stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening. A way to catch them off, guard and sell them. When a ghost surprises and shows you its heart, that's your chance to catch the little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. Now, he calls them little buggers. Now, this is actually something I wanted to talk about because in America, where this was originally localized, bugger doesn't mean anything. It's just a little like cute quirp or whatever it is. In the UK, it's a swear word. So it's actually considered an offensive word. So imagine Kid Me hearing Egad swear in a Mario game. Now, naturally, of course, like even like by UK standards, it's a very like minor one, like hell or bloody. But it's still funny hearing that in a Mario game. We found Lydia's childcare diary. You read it? Yes. The twins are very shy for ghosts their age. They're even going to hid the key to their room far away in the mansion. How very trying. They got mad at me the other day for twirling their little toy helicopter mobile. Those children today. Who knows what they're thinking. Alright. I could have sworn there's something in here, but I guess not. Alright. Sorry if this annoys anyone, but in order to get an S rank, I want to make sure that all my attempts are perfect. So I'm going to go back and save, so if I screw up dealing with the next ghost, then it won't be so bad. Right now I'm at 2,835,000. I think I need 100 million or 130 million in order to get the best rank. Something else actually is that one of the reasons like why I've never A-ranked this game is because in the UK version or European version specifically, they actually made it more difficult. They actually increased the rank needed to get it 100%. So yeah, the UK version or the European version is more difficult. There is something else about it as well concerning the end of the game, which I want to discuss, but I'll have to discuss it later. So once again, we got another ghost. This is Lydia, I believe her name is, the one from the childcare diary. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course, I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people, though, so everything is coming up roses. Sorry, clear my throat. Now, there isn't an obvious hint for her. Alright, yeah, motion controls. So this... Actually, you know what? I'll deal with this when the lights come on, because it's not a big deal otherwise. Alright, so for this one, you need to open the curtain to get us surprised, and... the best way to deal with these ghosts is to try and get stuck in a corner. Another one shot, one kill. And that's 2 large pearls. I'm already doing really well. But then again, this is the start of the game, so... I know that there's a few ghosts that are going to give me quite a bit of hell. Alright. Now for this one. You need to keep your poltergeist here. You need to wait for it to spin for a bit. Wait until it goes fast enough and a lot of money should fly out. There we go. If you look at this window, it's a little difficult to see. Oh, Toad's not there. Weird. Oh, they must... It must be because to save memory they haven't removed from this bit. So that's one thing I noticed. Like when I went into like the hallway first, the coins went there until it loaded properly. All right. Now this one is different. If that wasn't any, if the like overall like ominous build up to that wasn't any indication. Now this is the only one I'm not going to be going back to save before I do it because I don't need to. All right, so go to hit. Should be a large heart. Bunch of coins around here. And here we have a baby ghost. The youngest of the ghost family mentioned in the books. Horsey, Rocky, Horsey. This thing. Hey, wanna play with me? Alright, so what you have to do is you need to grab this ball and shoot it at him. Ow! You gave me an owie! I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. Small. Now grow smaller. Small. Itsy tiny little wee ga goo goo ga. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a boss fight. Alright, Chauncey. Now the way this works is that he's gonna send these rocking horses to hit us. Now unlike the portrait ghosts, you can't get them in one cycle. At most you can get about 2, maybe 3. This time the rank is based on your health. Alright, so far good starts. Took a little bit of damage, but that's not a big deal. Alright. Rinse and repeat for this. Nintendo bosses aren't usually the most difficult or trickiest things to deal with a couple exceptions. This is also the first boss, so oh, so close. Alright, phase 3 is where this should start being quite difficult. Well, not quite difficult, but it's definitely going to ramp up a little. Yeah, because they're moving a lot faster now. And should be 2 coming in. Oh boy. Down for the count. Not bad. Alright, so I'm here. Let me just check the stuff real quick. So, yep. A couple of coins in here. Nothing in here. Mario. Okay. For that door. Luigi, Kurt. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. Seems you're a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Well, when you come back to the lab, when you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But, I guess you showed that boss ghost to his boss. Otto walked back to the lab. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the ghost portrificationizer. This machine lets us turn the ghosts you catch into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse too. And that's how King Boo was able to get the ghosts out of the paintings. He pretty much put the machine in reverse. How do you easy, you ask? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergust 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, my boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The ghosts are invisible. So we need to press them into visible forms. And presto, turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. I imagine some of those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. And that's Area 1 done. Neville. Lydia. And Chauncey. Free ghost. Now let's see my money tally. Playtime, ghost defeated 25, treasures acquired 7,750,000. Yeah, here we go. This is the bit I was hoping for. I love this bit. Yeah, so with the 2 perfects we got on the portrait ghosts, I think we're already like a bit ahead of schedule. Well, a bit ahead of quota. So I don't think there's any more I could have gotten there. Maybe with a couple exceptions, since there's a bit of RNG to the to what pops and what doesn't pop in the stuff. Now I want to come here real quick because I want to check out the paintings. So first I want to check this out real quick. So burn a fake door. Obtain 5 pictures of portrait ghosts. Water a plant. Okay. Alright, so just to show this off real quick. If you say portrait battle, you can fight ghosts you've already captured. However, amiibo can't be used. Oh, that's interesting. So I can rematch them if I want to. Yeah, so you notice that these pictures have gold frames on them. That is an indication of a gold rank. In order to get a gold rank on standard, sorry. In order to get a gold rank on standard portrait ghosts, you have to get them in a cycle where you can get 90 or more of their health in one shot. Hence the large pearls. Bosses, however, are a little different. This one is more dictated on your health. So, like, if your health goes down by a certain threshold, like, you'll start losing ranks. And that's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah, in order to get as much money as we can, we need to gold rank almost all of these. We don't need to bother too much about ranking the bosses. But I don't know, I'd still like to get a gold rank. So this is showing off all the... So Gold Ghost, Speedy Spirit, Purple Puncher. This is cool. Garbage Can Ghost, Blue Mouse, Purple Mouse, Gold Mouse. Still haven't uncovered any of the boos, and we haven't beaten the game yet, of course. We're about an hour in, so we've only got about an hour left, so... Yep, go back to the lab. Alright, so we're on to a new floor now. I don't know, I think the GameCube version has that one beat. That's something I will say, like, it might be because I'm more used to the GameCube version on how they present things, but so far I am saying that the GameCube version is seems to have the better presentation. But at the same time, that might only apply to those who have played the original. Whoops. So... And yep, there are a few ghosts that have 0 hit points. Alright, so something I forgot to do. I forgot to check these, so... Neville I've already checked. Lydia, she stashed her secret savings to prepare for a long afterlife. I'm assuming that's the money that we found in the ceiling fan. Chauncey, 1 year old. He cries loudly and never sleeps through the night, but since he was born a ghost, this seems natural. Yeah, this is this is implying that some ghosts are born ghosts, which that would explain like, you know, booze in general, because like you get some booze. Oh, wow! First try for that one. That's another gold mouse. Alright, I'll deal with him in a minute. Alright, let me just get this off the stand. So I just... Oh, nice. A big heart. Alright, so just to explain real quick, usually I play my 3DS games on the stands that comes with your copy of Kid Icarus Uprising. Because, like, I find it a little easier to play it on there. Especially when I'm playing, like, RPGs. But, like, since this game requires motion controls, I can't really do that. Alright, so we're going a little ahead of schedule here. We're not supposed to be here for a bit, but... I think it's... No. Then it must be here. Yep. No, no, no. Got ya! It's a good thing I just saved. This is gonna get annoying. Ah, and I didn't get the gold mouse. Ah, that's a rare one as well. Like, that one's actually hard to get, because, like, some gold mice are just, like, if you just step in a hallway at a certain point. Ah. I should have went and saved. I wasn't thinking. No, I'm not lucky. Damn it. Oh, that sucked. Alright, try again. Fuck, why does that keep happening? Got it! There we go. Now we can't do anything with this room just yet, like, but we had to get that speedy spirit, otherwise we weren't going to be able to get it later. Now the one good thing about so this is the thing. So you're probably wondering, like, hey, if that thing just disappears, like, shouldn't I just leave the room and shouldn't I just leave the room, come back, and it respawns? No. If you fail to catch it, it's gone forever, so you have to reset. Gold mice are the only exception to this. They will respawn. And I'm not going to get this one to respawn anytime soon, am I? Well, I'm just going to save right away before I forget. That hurts, honestly. To get the gold mouse on my first try, screw up the speedy spirit, start again, and lose the mouse. Yeah, it's not budging. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, so this door's a little unique. It's locked, yeah, but it's locked for a different reason. Occupied! Now, this is the only non-locked room in this area, so... Right, these grab ghosts. These ones are harmless, but they're more annoying when you have to deal with them with other ghosts. But there are some of those grab ghosts that will do damage. Looks like you ran into a bit of trouble there. Maybe you need more training. There are some ghosts who will try to grab and hold you. When that happens, try moving the circle pad back and forth to shake them off. It's the age-old struggle for survival, boy. Don't lose heart, Luigi. Get a key up here. Come on. And it's for that room there. I don't need it. I'm at full health anyway. So before I go into that room, I just want to see if I can get that gold mouse to spawn again. Yep! Nice. So far, so good. Like, a couple screw-ups here and there, but nothing too serious.
Mario!
Alright, we got some ghost guys here. Now the way these work is that they're immune to your light until you take their mask. Here's the thing, they don't necessarily harm you unless they don't have a partner, so try to catch them both at the same time if you can. Although, now they're taking a swing at me. Nice. And you have the next portrait ghost. Now, I don't get this one perfectly. I think you have to wait for them to bow before you can do anything. So either way, I'm gonna, like, keep still and just keep an eye on them. Actually, what was it again? So you can see me. Well, that may be. You'll never find my weakness. Ah, you have to be on this. You have to be on this thing. Got him! Come on. Got it. Alright. So, those Shy Guy ghosts, I think they're the only, like, major Mario representation with the exception of Toads, because everyone else in here is pretty original, all things considered. Now, I'm going to go back and save because there's another Speedy Spirit in the next room and I don't want to miss that one. Once again, I apologize for all this, but like, if you're trying to go for an S rank, you kind of can't really make any mistakes. $8,500,000. Oh, right, I lost some coins when I got slugged earlier. Don't feel too bad if you end up losing a couple coins from when you get hit. Normally, Because coins are the only thing that you lose when you take damage. Everything else you get to keep. So don't feel too bad about losing coins. Because more often than not, everything else that you get to keep upon taking damage will make up for it. Alright, hang on. Alright. Now the next Speedy Spirit is in these set of boxes here, so I want to aim this up. Yeah, you have to be quick with this one, because... Wait, here? Here? Yeah. Got it. Excuse me. Right, get the shit real quick. Get the shit real quick. Alright. Nice. Okay, so from this point forwards, I don't need to save just yet. Alright, so anything here? Nope. Now this is actually the trickiest one. Like, I've seen a lot of people get stuck on this one specifically. You notice in the mirror there's actually a button. If you go into first person mode, you can actually see it proper. Here it is. Don't push. What in the world is this? So you go up to here, and there you go. Dangerous. Okay, cool. There's another button. I wonder what this does. Ooh, what does this button do? Who's there? Who dares disturb our sleep? Oh, hello, it's Luigi. Look, guys, Luigi's finally here. We're gonna do what we did to your brother. Only worse. What's that on his back? Because you guys pulled us 3,000. Everybody, scram! Luigi almost having a heart attack there. Luigi, are you okay? Yeah, I remember saying that the Shy Guys are the closest to any Mario representation in this game. I forgot about the flippin' boos. That was them. Those are the ones who released all of the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends. I wonder where King Boo and his gang have gone. They were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flushing them out, Luigi. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't, well, let every single one escape. Just a thought. Ah well, water on the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to the lab for a sec. This is the bit I'm the most concerned about with this remake. I've been waiting for you, young Luigi. The rubber must have been taken by that gang of boos. Poor fella. Oh, now don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man. What became of him, Odds are he hasn't come back yet. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine their powers, too. Their power likely overwhelmed your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as their name implies, like to hide and then jump out to scare people. You've got your work cut out finding them. Don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. The Game Boy horror I gave you has a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed it secretly. It's called the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something round like a boo is hidden. Use it to search everywhere, Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I say, don't go tucking yourself out. Relax and just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the motion controls and circle together. Don't forget now. Alright, I'm going to save since I got quite a bit of treasure. Yeah, I think... 9 million. Like, I went up by 1 million exactly. Alright, to the mansion. I might use the amiibo to turn the poison mushrooms into super mushrooms. Like, I haven't actually explained this yet. What super mushrooms do is that they shrink Luigi and he's unable to use his vacuum. But it also counts as taking damage and losing a couple coins. So, like, I don't know. Like, the end result is funny, but I don't really want to, like, risk losing coins out of it. Or, like, losing a chance of, like, getting pearls out of it either, since it's usually Portrait goes to drop them. Luigi, a boo! There was a big boo flying around here. Be extra careful. I realised I already saved. So this is probably one of the more divisive parts of the game, for lack of a better description. Before I do that, actually, there is something I want to show. Do you know that one door that said occupied? I just want to go back and check that real quick. Oh, hey, a candle. Occupied. Actually, I'm afraid to leave because all the booze out there. Are there still booze in this area? Yeah, so someone's in there, and long and short, you have to collect a certain amount of booze in order to open that door. In fact, that's one thing that I will say. Boos are completely optional for the most part. There's about 50 boos in the game. You need to only collect about 40 of them in order to beat the game. But if you collect all 50 of them, you get rewarded quite nicely if you want to aim for 100%. Now, this, like I said before, this is the most divisive part of the game because on one half it's interesting and can be kind of fun, but on the other hand, it's pretty damn annoying. And I'll explain. Once I can get this match. Once I get the sheet off. Alright. So I got boo balls there, so that's a dud. It says, look for anything round like a boo. So, when it gets to the reds, that means there's a boo, and I'm bamboo, if you please. There we go. Alright, that's not so bad right now. Mercy, you already caught your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos don't seem to like light much, that's for sure. They do their best to hide in and under furniture when they're stuck in the lit room. So then, I reckon that means that turning on all the lights is about the fastest way to find all the boos. When you say youngster? Okay, then summon the boo and all the data you got. Anytime you capture a boo, it's a chance for an autosave. So, saving to saving before a portrait ghost or a speedy spirit in order to get this stuff won't be that bad anymore. You can actually play with these. A little. Alright, so basically every room you've cleared now has a boo in it, so get ready for the hunt. Looking for me, Bootha? Okay, so far so good. This isn't that bad, but I'm waiting for the harder ones. Well done, Luigi. Send me the boo. That's a boo bomb, that'll do damage. Want to play Game Boy Advance? There we go. Alright, so let's go for a real shortcut. Well, a shortcut to get back, sorry. I do also like that the bottom screen is a photorealistic Game Boy color, a photorealistic Game Boy at the bottom. Like that actually looks a little creepy in some cases. Just seeing something that realistic, and I don't know why. Like It honestly works really well and I like it. Alright, so this is lit up. Alright, Neville's room.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
Speak not my name. Taboo. Alright, next room.
Oh yeah.
I'm the yummy boolicious. I'm thinking to myself, like, usually the boos are a bit more sporadic than this. You have to go all over the place to catch them. I'm beginning to wonder if, like, did they make it easier for the 3DS version? Or is it always this easy in the original and I'm just misremembering? Because I could honestly believe both. You've already found 5 boos. You're a boo snaring maniac. I understand you're worried about your brother, young fella, but just take it easy. You have plenty of time still. So try to keep your shirt on. Why don't you go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better, if you believe me. That's your tip. Okay, so you know that one room that was locked? Now it's unlocked. You need 5 boos in order to unlock it, and that's your way to proceed through the game. However, I'm still going to go after every boo. I'm Turbo, and off I go! Yeah, get used to this, by the way. He calls you up every time. It's good that you can save after every catch, so that's helpful. But I don't know, that can get a little bit tedious. Alright, so I've only got 2 rooms left before I am before I can continue.
Mario.
Alright. Now, just for the reference's sake, boos can't be anything. Boos can't hide in anything that's above. It's always something that you can interact with the X button. And since there's so few here,
Oh yeah.
kind of makes them a little easier to get, in a way. Hello, I am Boolala. Alright, just 1 left. Well, actually 2 left. I forgot about the upstairs bath. I forgot about the upper bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Just call me Game Boo. Don't you dare. Alright, so I might as well explain this, since that was close to happening. Boos can leave rooms. Boos are the only ghosts in this game that can just straight up leave a room. And if they leave a room, you have to go to the next room to find them. If they're in a hallway or in a dark room, they're typically much more difficult to catch. And they can even go into rooms that are locked, so you can't get them at all. You can get another chance to get them back. It's like, they're not gone forever if that happens. But more often than not, you're better off like just resetting and trying the room again, or going back to get it at a later date. Oh, there isn't a boo in this one. Alright, never mind. Okay. In that case, we got all of them. I guess because the room's too small. This one's open, and there's a toad crying here. I dropped a really important thing into the toilet. I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're right. No point crying over spilt milk. I suppose I'll just flush that old worry away. Yep, I'll just let it swirl down the depths and let happiness refill my life. Toilet humor in a Mario game. Well, they are plumbers. I'm good, thanks.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, what is that about? He dropped a key in the toilet. It's a good thing he didn't flush. Oh, he might have lost it. Nothing. Alright. Not gonna lie, I actually really like where this map is. Ouch. Actually. Get him back. I actually do like that the map is on the bottom of the screen. And just straight up, it's a lot more convenient than just rechecking the map. More often than not, I didn't really need it because the map auto opens when you get a key, so it shows you where it is. But I guess it saves you from having to open the map again to see in case you forget. Which that's fair enough. I'm sure that's happened to at least one player. It hasn't happened to me, but it could happen to you. Alright, so check it out. Another piece of cheese. No, you don't. Thank you. I'm definitely starting to get the hang of the weird motion controls for this. I'm never against motion controls. I have to hold down the B button in order to turn around while using the vacuum. I'm definitely getting the hang of it. Now I'm just double checking because I'm pretty sure there's a speedy spirit in here. I already checked everywhere, so I guess not. Now for this portrait ghost, you need to keep your light on the crystal ball. Which I'm having a bad time doing. There we go. Check it out. What do you seek of me? Who are you? I am Madame Clairvoyeur, seer of dropped items. Possessions of other people awaken vibrations in my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision. Tell me the future. Oh, I feel no spiritual vibrations right now. Fair enough. Alright, got ourselves another fight, but I think this one is going to be where they're showing off the, yeah, they're only in the, you can only see them in the reflections. Which really that'll be a bit tricky for me to get the hang of. Although typically since they tend to appear behind Luigi, maybe not that bad. Alright, should be about 2 more. Or 1 more. No, I was right, 2 more. Got you. Okay, I had you. There we are. Took a bit of damage there, but oh well. Alright. Should probably grab this first. This is one of the key elements in this game. Teehee. Hey Luigi, what have you found there? Let's take a look at that. Oh, it's a fire element medal. Now you can use fire on it. Yes, so with that, you can catch fire elemental ghosts. What's a fire elemental ghost, you ask? Why, they show up wherever you see fire, my boy. They're ghosts of fire itself, if you will. If you approach a flame, they'll be surprised by your presence, and leap out into the air, then you vacuum them up right away. After that, you can dispel fire with L. You can melt ice, light candles, do all kinds of stuff. A meet will appear next to your house, so keep an eye on how much element you have left, okay, fella? You may have to use the fire element to defeat some ghosts. Keep that in mind, Sonny. Don't say I never warned you. Alright, so anytime you see these candles, flaming ghosts will show up. Alright, let's check the chandeliers. Alright. Light these candles. Now we're free to go. Alright, let's find that bow.
Mario! Oh yeah.
Feel the wrath of Kung Boo! And there we go. Knew that was going to happen. Right, since he's in a dark room, it's going to be significantly more difficult to handle. And he flew into a locked room, so I can't get him. Alright. Well, whatever. Alright. I know we've got about 20 minutes left, but I'm actually going to end it a little early. Truth be told, I'm just feeling a little tired and fatigued, and my throat is starting to cramp up a little. Like, it's definitely starting to close in. I'm not used to streaming as regularly and talking as regularly as I used to, so I may need to end a little earlier if I'm starting to feel a little fatigued. But otherwise, I'm fine. Either way, it feels really good to be finally playing a game that isn't Persona or Pokemon. Like, I'm finally glad to get back to regular games, like to other games that aren't RPGs. So, Luigi's Mansion is going to be taken up every Tuesday streams. So, hope you're looking forward to that. Wednesdays and Thursdays, you'll just have to see what's there. But anyway, I'm gonna pack it in for today. So far, this 3DS version is pretty good. I'm having a bit of an issue with the motion controls combined with the B button to turn around and do all that sort of stuff. It would be a lot easier if I had one of those like dual circle pad things, so I could just like use a second stick to like turn around and do everything, but that's just not the case. I'm gonna have to deal with it because I don't even know where to get one. I don't even think I can get one. Not without paying a hefty price for one. But whatever, not a big deal. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week for Luigi's Mansion, but I'll see you tomorrow for something else. Take care, guys.